today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos.
Set to kick off.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Love. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the Bucs now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
13 yards.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards there and a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
The pass.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16.
13 yards. But it brings up 4th down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback under pressure again, and down he goes again. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, Broncos 0.
On third down, Love. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were losers last week to Carolina, but they got the lead here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
To number 80.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
At the 25-yard line.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
That's whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 25.
Now comes Tampa Bay.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First down, Buccaneers.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that poster out there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. First down, he'll drop to throw it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Harrison Butker is
set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Jerry Tillery.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back.
And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. The drive keeps moving.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The 11-yard line.
It's a pickup of... It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
What's poppin'? So with it, man. What's up with it, TJ?
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
Love from the gun. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defense
Big
is
crit.
understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right?
On the block.
Maybe kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Not much there, only a yard. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays,
Over the
Broncos get there and take him down.
down.
Dean Lowry, credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
and when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Oh, bitch. I said it like that because I'm high.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Supposed to even smoke.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
To see how I'm living, yeah. So what's the hold up? Easy Riders rolled up.
Erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Eagles money is wide as hope, bro.
A big spot now for the rookie Love. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Say she never been.
The draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
We're going to smoke this in, though.
Now this
From
is
last night, this said.
It's
With
a
the,
pickup of 12
this,
set up a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd
OG
down.
hash.
Not good. 0 for 4 thus far.
This sack's great. No, I don't give her no half pipe. Don't even let him in.
Out of the shotgun.
Say
It's
she
Love.
been.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it.
After we fought, well, the doctor prescribed medicine.
From the snap, he
Then you,
looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered.
The weekend.
So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rolled up.
On 4th down, Love. And no, it's incomplete.
Say she never been.
And dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Say she never been.
Living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
Say she never
So many teams
been.
work on that in
Louis
terms of
luggage and
locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen
if all
you and I both
and
been in
winner too.
practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation.
Yeah, bitch.
Lock in here. 4th down play. Make sure you're focused just a little bit extra.
Sledge roll.
Pay off in that situation.
Bad bitches and good weed.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target.
Fuck with the Taylor game.
This week. He was under 50% a week
Ain't
ago, and now
fucking
he's
the
up to
paper
70%.
planes.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz,
You have to be
Oh, G, what's poppin', nigga?
obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Another nice gain, 16
You back from
yards
you back
there,
from the
and a
city, or
first
you?
down again.
I'm still out
These
shit,
guys are
bro.
running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Gates.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. He returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Some will say that mean life is a casino.
That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Lonely
And down
love
he goes, a Buccaneer
on the
sack.
phone, but it was.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now a second down throw for Love here. On the right side, it's Hilton.
And then they got them burners. She don't give her good advice. Satellite. Never really made a who Gates.
T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
I'm so sick of the macaroni.
Deep in their home territory.
Or paper plays.
Into the end zone. You think they expected to score
I'm
not sure they expected
and
to
I
score,
love
but
you,
they also
right? It's
showed they're not averse to
slow.
taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it
Started Blair.
and he'll give it here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Flush to his right. Now he'll let it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Clark brought him down.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And some space here. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
1st and goal.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. A handoff as they run the counter play. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
At the Broncos' 4-yard line.
Many, man. Wish death upon me, Lord. I don't cry, no. Don't wish to the sky, no more.
Let's listen in on the call.
You on my head, gon' get your refund up. I ain't dead. I'm in the dirt, but I ain't been found. I'm the underground king, and I ain't been crowned.
Move those big defensive people. They'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast. Sometimes you just have to grab them.
Oh my God, dude.
Penalty there as the hold backs him up.
Lose your head.
2nd and goal.
I ain't over. Many man.
Inside the 5.
Many man.
Inside the 5 at the 4.
Lord, I don't cry no more.
Catch, but now 3rd and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight
Have
spots.
mercy. You said the shoes?
Gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as,
I'm finna look.
I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm gonna keep firing.
All the off-whites. If it wasn't for pain.
Here on 3rd and goal.
If it wasn't for pain.
Push his way forward down to about the
Because life is hard.
Only a yard on the pick
And emotionally scarred.
Bring up a 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And he's
Behind
got it.
ball.
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
100 years.
So for those
You can call me done.
Guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest.
God on me.
I wonder if that was a play they were holding.
Why you want me to die on me?
Would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One last shot now for Love. He's going to let it fly.
Wow. I'm done with Madden, bro. I'm done with Madden, bro. I swear to God. Cause got a thing for this gangster. They love me. On that Pele. I'm a vandal on my Trey handle. I holla cancel that.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one
The
out,
life I
because
chose.
nothing came easy. Every snap
Okay.
was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win down
And make that snow. Hey, I'm just triple beam scheming. Niggas be. What?